Hello, everybody. Just wanted to say hi. Just wanted to say happy 4th of July. Yes, I'm still black and I can still celebrate 4th of July. See, being black and celebrating 4th of July doesn't mean that it's a either or type of thing. Like you have to celebrate the 4th of July or you have to celebrate Juneteenth. Who are you? You are a black American, which means you get double celebration. It only means now that the government is going to acknowledge too and also allow you to celebrate it doubly on a national level. So why is it now that we are looking for the recognition that we want to drop one privilege and pick up another as if we can't have both? Celebrate both of them. Celebrate your Americanness, but also celebrate your blackness because you are both a black American. And being black sometimes means that you get double celebration. You get double everything, good and bad, unfortunately, but you get double. So don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to just either Juneteenth or either 4th of July. You can celebrate both. I got younger people on my timeline asking questions like, so are we celebrating the 4th? Are we not? Listen, you are a free will human being. You celebrate what you want to celebrate. Don't go from one bondage, as we talk about with the white man having us bound, to letting the other black race bind you into what you can and cannot do, what you can and cannot celebrate, where you can and cannot shop, when you can and cannot spend your money. Now, if you decide to do that, then that's on you. But don't make it so as if somebody else doesn't decide to follow this oppression, that there's something wrong with them. We came out of one oppression from one man, being the white man, and now you want to let other black folk oppress you to doing other things. It doesn't make any sense. Do what your conscience allows you to do. It's the same thing as it is in Christianity. We can't always please everybody, but there are some Christians that are more comfortable in who they are in Christ, and they're not so led by what everyone else is telling them what to do, and yet still walk in the spirit and the love of Christ. I was looking in the Bible a few weeks ago, and it stuck out to me so tough here in Romans 14, the 5th chapter. It says, one person esteems one day above another, another esteems every day alike. Let each be fully convinced in his own mind. So whichever way you choose to do it, be fully convinced about how you're doing it and why you're doing that thing. He who observes the day observes it to the Lord, and he who does not observe the day to the Lord, he does not observe it. So if you observe the day and you decide this is what I want to do, I want to observe this day, just make sure you're giving God thanks for this independence, because you are still an American and you can still be in another country where you don't have the freedoms that you do today. Though we desire more, let's celebrate what we do have. Let's not act like we have none. Let's still celebrate what we do have. Now, if you decide you don't want to celebrate it, then don't celebrate it. That is just it. Be convinced that that's not what I want to do. But please don't make other people feel like they're wrong because they do. Because now I'm going to take you here to 14th chapter and the 13th verse. Therefore, let us not judge one another anymore, but rather resolve this, not to put a stumbling block or cause to a fall in our brother's way. If that's what they want to do, let them do what they want to do. If they want to celebrate 4th of July, if I want to, don't look at me like I'm crazy, because that's what I want to do. My faith is not to where I feel like I have to choose either or. I'm black, whether I celebrate it or not. I am black, and I can't change it, and neither can you. But you can celebrate it, and you can celebrate it while you're a black American and celebrate America too. If you choose not to, that's on you. Now, you young people that are out there struggling, what should I celebrate? Celebrate both of them, because you're American and you're black. Even though we've got this knucklehead up here telling us that what we're trying to do is a symbol of racism and hate. No, it's not. We all know it's not. It's a symbol of celebration of self. And for some people, when you celebrate yourself and not celebrate them, they see that as if you're hating them. But black folk, don't have us come out of one form of bondage to try to put us in another form of bondage, to try to say this is what we all do and this is what we have to do. You and the spirit that's leading you is a lie. Now you trying to form a cult with black folk. Always gonna be black. There's nothing that can change the fact that you black. I don't care what your mindset is. There's nothing that can change that. But you are an American too. You can change being American. You can go somewhere else, put your citizenship in somewhere else and denounce your citizenship here. You can change that. But none of you have done that thus far. So go ahead and celebrate your whole Black American self. Those of us who are saints and Christians, we all know that God has blessed us. We recognize the blessing. We know it ain't fulfilled. We know it's not completed, but we recognize the blessing. We understand too that the first shall be last and the last shall be first, and that time has not yet been fully fulfilled. And it's coming. It's coming, and it's very soon. But because before the day comes that the Lord comes to receive his people, he has to answer these promises that he has made. And he has made promises to those that came before us, to our Black mothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers and all of those that were before us, those people that marched in Selma and all the civil rights protests. He made a promise to them that they would have freedom. Unfortunately, sometimes freedom don't come in your lifetime. It doesn't come in our lifetime. But this freedom is coming now. If we do a correlation of the children of Israel and the correlation of the Black people here in America, 400 years is coming. And it's just a matter of 4 weeks away, 6-7 weeks away. It'll be 400 years of our bondage. The children of Israel were in bondage in Egypt for 400 years before they were freed too. So don't give up hope. Don't think that this is just something that's happening right now and then it's going to go away and everybody's going to go back to the same old thing, because it's not. This is a different day. This is a different time. True story, Jesus is coming. True. But he's going to fulfill the promises he made, because he don't make promises and did not fulfill them. Now, I know many of you don't believe in Jesus and you're worried about what color he is, as if he up in heaven upset if you say his hair is straight or if his hair is curly, or if you say his skin is dark, if his skin is light. Jesus don't care one iota which way you perceive him to be. All he cares is that you acknowledge that he is. That you acknowledge that he did die for you, that you acknowledge that he did give you freedoms, that you acknowledge that you don't have to be bound in your flesh, whether your flesh be black or whether your flesh be white. Don't let the color of your skin be your own bondage. Now, he's freeing you. He's bringing you to a point where you're going to get freedom. We're starting slow. They're giving little things that we're really not asking for, but they're starting. It's like God tell you to give somebody $500 and you don't want to give them $500. You give them $5, and then God still tells you, I need you to give them $500, and so you give them 30 more. And he said, no, I need you to give them $500. So then you give them another $40, and I need to give you $500. Then finally you say, okay, God, I'm gonna give them $500. So you finally give them $500. You say, now you happy, God? I done gave this man $500, and whatever amount I said it was, I think it'd come up to like $600, and God said, I only wanted you to give him the $500. That's what is happening in America today. All we want is police reform. All we want is to be treated equal. All we want is a fair shake, to be innocent before proven guilty. But they want to give us all this other stuff too. Take it. Take all of it. Don't denounce none of it. Don't call none of it crazy. Don't say they're doing the most, because they're not. Because those are the extra spoils that are coming for the things that we are after, the things that we are trying to get. Take it. And know that the real victory and the real deliverance, it is coming. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. It is not about taking down one man's bondage and picking up another man's bondage. God has given you freedom. Freedom. You are free to celebrate what you want, shop where you want, do what you want, think what you want, no matter who agrees or disagree with you. And we should not be saying that you are wrong because you do. Especially those of us that say we know God. It's Bible to back that up. Be encouraged, people. Enjoy today. It's another paid day off. Many of us, had yesterday, but because it's Saturday, but still, it's another paid day off. And soon Juneteenth will be acknowledged as a paid day off here too. And then you too can have 2 days of freedom. So don't drop one and pick up the other. Celebrate both. It's a double blessing. Be blessed.